Fired over the phone for buying a car. So I just got fired from my job of 4.5 years that I absolutely loved. I worked at a car dealership and loved every second of it. I never did anything wrong and did everything I was told. Me and my wife recently bought a used car from somewhere else because we want to start a family and needed something bigger. Unfortunately, my dealership didn't have the car we wanted. We had the car for over a week with plenty of compliments from other employees. Fast forward to today. I got off work at 5, drove home, and got a call from my boss. Fired. One unhappy employee made a call to the owner and I was done. 4 years of hard work completely ignored. Maybe I'm the idiot for thinking that I could spend my wife and I's money how we wanted. IDK what to do. I loved that job. It was perfect. I'm honestly heartbroken that they couldn't even talk to me in person. Just over the phone with no warning right after I left. Maybe I should have talked to them before we brought the car. But I didn't think it was necessary. If I am wrong in this situation, I understand. But I really don't know. File for unemployment first thing tomorrow. Stay on top of them to get it processed. Find a labor lawyer and talk to them. See if you have a case and go from there. Starting looking for a job. For extra fun, find their biggest competitor and see if you can get a job with them. That is just terrible. I'm sorry that you lost a job that you loved. Hope an awesome opportunity comes your way. And hope your coworker gets some sort of karma coming their way. Hang in there. Just come back to your job as if they never fired you on phone call. If they are saying they fired you, then have them in written statement that can be used against them. I'm having a hard time processing this. You lost your job over not buying a car at the dealership you used to work at? Were people upset over the brand or something? I just don't understand how this would get a person fired. Just wanna add you have good references there. Focus on yourself and next moves. Ignore the haters. Call your local news station. I bet they would love to run that story in their market. Everyone in the area needs to know how the owner of the company they are buying from treats their employees. You work for a Chevy dealership and bought a Toyota? I am not even slightly surprised that they fired you. I have generations of family who sell Chevys. And Chevy people see people who drive Japanese cars as traitors to the American dream who are stealing food from their babies. If you are white, then they also see you as a race traitor. That's the culture. Fuck them. I'm sorry this happened to you and better things are in your future. They will just say that you quit if you don't show up. There's no proof that they fired you. The dealer where you worked was wrong. Unless you agreed in writing to buy all cars from them as a condition of employment. Time to move on. Though, no point working for jerks. You're not wrong. You can spend your money wherever you want. I would even say that you were wrongfully terminated and potentially targeted based on your purchase. Might be a good opportunity to talk to a lawyer if you want. I wouldn't go work there again. But you're probably entitled to a severance of some type. This is very upsetting. And it's a shame it happened. First of all, write a letter and confirm the details of your verbal termination in writing. Be very specific. Note the date and time of the phone call, as well as the name of the person who spoke to you. Include the details of your employment, date of hire, dates of promotions, starting wage, ending wage and dates of raises. Itemize any money still owed to you, if there is any, and tell them where to mail your check. Ask them to provide written information about continuing your health insurance benefits. If you have any. Do you have any vacation time owed? If so, ask about that. Document that you did not receive any warning prior to being terminated. Nor were you terminated for cause. Failure to work the hours required for your job. Failure to complete the work assigned to you in a timely and acceptable manner. No cited evidence of employee wrongdoing. No cited violation of company policies. State the reason you were given for termination was the purchase of a XXXXXXXXXX. Fill in make, model, year of the car you purchased. Conclude by saying that you have thoroughly enjoyed the 4 years you spent in the employment of X company and wish your fellow employees well. You regret what has occurred and would not have knowingly jeopardized your employment at the company over a personal, discretionary purchase. Sign it. Make sure it's dated. Keep a copy or two. Deliver in person. Then head directly to the unemployment office and file a claim. And then update your resume and start applying for work. Try to apply to at least one new job a day. You cannot undo what happened and you need a job. It's entirely possible you'll be able to get a better one than the one you just left. Best of luck. To do this, you write it in a letter yourself, addressed to the person who fired you, and CC anyone who they report to. I'm usually all about busting the delusions of the anti-work Redditors. But this sounds like a straightforward case. 1. Show up for your next scheduled shift. Point 2. If still fired, demand it be written on company letterhead and signed by whoever is doing the firing. Point 3. If there is no company policy specifically forbidding you from purchasing a vehicle elsewhere, get a lawyer and take them to the cleaners. Go work at the dealership who sold you the car. A lot of people saying to just go to work. Absolutely. But don't confront your boss. Work as normal until they confront you. Hell, they may even do it in front of a customer and make themselves, their business, look like an ass. Firing someone over the phone is a coward way to fire someone. Firing someone for buying a car at another dealership? Unless specified in writing via legal contract, you don't have to buy a car at your workplace because you work for that dealership. Make them directly fire you in person. HR paperwork filed and all. Or they'll say you quit 100%, which is likely their angle. Proving once again that dealerships are the worst for customers and employees. Sell the story to the place you bought the car. It's great advertising for the other dealership. The deals are so bad at my old dealership, I had to come here to buy a car. Then they fired me. So now I work where the deals are hot and support the dealership that supports the little guy. Come on down and let's put you in the right car for you. Quote. Jesus Christ. Sales pitch writes itself. Imagine being fired from McDonald's because you ate at Taco Bell for lunch. You are going to find a great job selling cars for someone else. WTF? I have never heard of such BS. Clearly the coworker is jealous, but did you sign some craziness about this when you got hired? I would definitely use local social media to blast the hell out of them. It seems that there's more to this story. Thinking face.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.